compelled to work for change. Please welcome Maria.
My name is Maria, and this is called Welcome to the Good Life. Do you want to know what's unjust? Standing here in front of you all, talking about the redundancy of the word injustice. Standing here, blabbering about something we hear every day, every second, every moment of our lives, when all you want to do is think about when is it going to be lunch. Standing here in front of you all, wondering when we're ever going to learn that the names and the terms and the derogatory terms cut deeper and bruise harder than a cold, hard punch. Injustice. When you think of the word injustice, you often think of the macro system. So the bigger picture, the wars, the violence, the poverty, the homelessness, all this ish going on in our world. But what about the micro system? You seem to overlook the fact that it happens every day to us growing boys and girls. Us. Yes, I said us, meaning we, meaning a group, meaning all of us as a whole, meaning we're all in this together, like what High School Musical has told. Yet, we differentiate between our brothers and sisters when the only difference between us all is our anatomy, when all we have is that one identical factor, our humanity, or what's left of it anyway. We're left at the bottom, feeding off of the unfair treatment of the higher power, bleeding those below dry. That has got me standing here, questioning everything. Why? Why is it that we use our God-granted voices for evil? Why is it that we choose to treat people so that they feel all alone? The ones who left this earth left their imprint on the world and also left us a microphone. They gave us a voice. We were meant to be heard. But all we do is spread our bashful words, our stinging slurs, our hurtful names, and those derogatory terms. You know what? It's unjust, I tell you. It's all unjust. This whole world is just unjust. Adolescence? Ha! Is just unjust. We're taught to stay in school, learn all these subjects, some of which we may have difficulties with. Eat your vegetables, sleep early, make friends, do your homework, join a team, join a club, do your chores, do the dishes, don't do drugs, don't have fun, don't do this, don't do that. Man, I need to breathe. I'm only 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I need to breathe. We're just a bunch of teens. Isn't it enough to already deal with all of these things? Social media has opened our minds to such infinite possibilities, but these infinite possibilities turn into these infinite anomalies, opening our eyes to the wider picture, opening our minds to the manipulative misses and misters of the world, slowly tearing down the self-esteems and morals of these growing boys and girls, teaching them to act a certain way, be a certain way, to change their identities in which they stray away from, teaching them that rising and grinding for that money is life's true income, feeding the minds of the young, disciplining the minds of us all, in such corruptive ways that our humanity has come to fall. Is it funny to terrorize? Is it funny to frighten, to corrupt? Has it ever crossed our minds that what all of this stuff is doing is just messed up? Is it funny to hassle a kid in the halls? Is it funny to hassle a girl with your mating calls? Is it funny to see a girl standing up here addressing such a powerful issue to you all? It's not. None of this is funny at all. Because life is unjust, life is unfair, yet we do all this crap in our lives that isn't going to take us anywhere. But wait, welcome to the good life, said Mr. West, where nobody tells you to hold tightly to your hearts, not your wallet, to keep your ears and your eyes wide open and your mouth stop talking, because no one is ever going to know when someone is going to give you a quick knife to the back, or when someone is going to leave your life and never come back. Welcome to the good life, where the media has become the greatest puppeteers known to man, where your life already has a plan, where you're skipping in a field of flowers hand in hand with the ones who hate to see you succeed and stand because you fell to that higher power's great hand. When is reality going to kick in? When are you going to come down from cloud 9 to realize that you've been living a life of sin? Don't act surprised. We're all here swimming in our sea of lies. You know you sent that anonymous message. Now look at what you did to her life. You wrecked it. You know you stole his prized possession. For what? To teach him a life lesson? You know you talk smack about them behind their backs. When is this drama ever going to relax? Look, I'm not here standing in front of you all to talk about all of your flaws, because the truth of the matter is we can relate to it all. The fact that we lie, we cheat, we do all these things we're not supposed to do, but at the the end of the day, we're just teenagers, and sometimes we just haven't got a clue. Listen, I'm sure you've heard these words before, so let me refresh your memories. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing, you say? Nothing I can do about it? I was given a voice that was meant to be heard, and I never stuttered once, so please let me emphasize my words. I'm here, I'm standing, I'm alive, I'm well. You're here, you're standing, you're all alive, and you're all well. We were all given a voice that was meant to be heard. Alone we are small, but together we make up one big world. A world of intelligence, geniuses, intellectual, moral beings. And the school right here is definitely a sight worth seeing because we bring that magic to life through our athletes, our artists, our scientists, and more. You already know that the school right here is the best in the board. So then tell me why. Why is there so much space for hate? Do you want me to reiterate? We're here for a reason. We're here to make a difference. So turn to the person next to you, introduce yourself, and maybe someone will finally listen. If you really knew me, you'd know that blah, 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 blah. If you really knew me, you'd know that da, 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 da. If you really knew me, you'd know that I want peace. If you really knew me, you'd know that it hurts to have all these secrets to keep. See, it wasn't that hard. All we needed was a shoulder. As one, we are a pebble, but together we make up one big boulder. And this boulder is subject to change because it could tear down the walls of the isms and tear down the walls of hate. So please, it doesn't hurt to be kind because not all of us can do great things. We can do small things with great love. Mother Teresa. We just got to implant that thought into our minds because once you've got someone there to listen, you're already subject to change for the positive and change to make a difference. Thank you.